The two endgame weapons in Hypixel Skyblock are the Terminator and the Hyperion. Today I'll be telling you if it's more worth to get one or the other. To decide what weapon you really want depends on what you're planning to do with the game. So if you're planning to do dungeons, you should always go with the Terminator, because in Master Mode you'll need one or you'll basically get kicked from every single party. But for the Crimson Owl to unlock it and do stuff there, you will need a Hyperion for it, otherwise you won't be able to kill any of the mobs. I'll give a few examples. So now on the Crimson Owl I can show what the Hyperion can really do here. It basically unlocks all the content here as you can one-shot every mob around you. It also would help in Kudra, as from all the tiers you will need a Hyperion for the clear phase, as you will not be able to kill the mobs with the Terminator by itself. But if you want to do any Master Mode in any way, you will need a Terminator, and I will show you that right now. Like, to clear any rooms, you will need a Terminator in Master Mode. You would not be able to do a Hyperion, as you are too squishy as a mage, and you get too close to the mobs and they will kill you. I will show you what it can do in the boss fight. Now we're entering the boss, I can show you what the Terminator will do to the boss enemies. As you can see, they are getting shredded by the Terminator. If this was a Hyperion at my caster, I would not be able to do any sort of damage like this. One last thing when deciding if you want to get a Hyperion or Terminator is how much they will cost. The Terminators normally will start around 700 mil, but you'd probably want to spend like 800 to 900 mil to get a decent Terminator. Or Hyperion's baseline of 1.8 billion coins, so it's much more expensive to get a Hyperion. Also, you need to consider the requirements you need to use the weapon. To use the Hyperion, you only need an F7 completion, while to use a Terminator, you need Enderslayer 7. It is much easier to get an F7 completion than Enderslayer 7, as to get Enderslayer 7 it will either take you a long time, or you buy carries which can be quite expensive. So in conclusion, you should buy the weapon which is more suits your playstyle. If you want to do Crimson Isles and Kudra, you should probably go with the Hyperion. But if you want to do Master Mode Dungeons, go with the Terminator. If you watched all the way to the end, please do consider liking and subscribing, as it really helps my channel and so I can grow bigger in the future.